Well, this class is entirely specimen based. So it's the hands-on, minds-on, all in. It very much is all in person, looking at physical object kind of thing. So it's been quite a transition to be making. So I grabbed the specimens that I thought would be either most interesting or most useful for the students to see for the rest of the course, so that I can try and do some sort of like in-person demonstrations with them and pointing out different features. Here's my dog. I mean, it's a little bit, not quite a dog, it's missing the top of its head here, but here's a dog's skull. So this is the physical object itself. But if I can CT scan this object, then I have a digital representation of it. So on your computer, then you can have something that is the dog skull, essentially, that you could spin around and you can rotate this way and that way, and you can zoom in and look very detailed at this tooth. So one of the things that the students have to do is learn all of the bones of the skull in articulation, like this guy where he's all put together, and then disarticulated, like this other guy over here, who's in a box. So the last time I taught it, no, it was entirely in person. This is quite a change to have to do it online. So this is still a crocodilian skull, but it's all taken apart. And this is something that we do in the lab. So students have worked with me to dissect specimens, basically skin them and gut them, and then we will either macerate them, which means put them in water and rot them for a long time until they're clean, or we will give them to dermestid beetles, which will eat all of the flesh off of the bones. They're flesh-eating beetles, and they work really well, and they love eating grossness, and then we end up with beautiful, clean bones at the end of it. And so that's how we've made most of the specimens that I use in this class. The biggest thing so far was just how helpful everybody has been with pulling together and finding resources and sharing resources. Been kind of a like, okay, let's figure it out attitude, which is great. And it makes things a lot easier to deal with that way.